Right. Second time lucky. Well,
Good news.
all sealed?
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Galaxy for me. That looks nice.
We have a problem.
We've had the most disgusting dinner ever, haven't we?
You're a chef. I am. I'm a chef.
We're going to B&Q at 10. Got a surprise.
Morning, welcome to a new vlog. We're just off out in Taylor. We're just taking her down to a local company that does van conversions, just so they can take a look at that leaking window, rather than us having to mess about taking it out, which wouldn't be a proper ball ache.
We know what we've done now, and we know how to do it properly.
The third window isn't leaking; it's perfect. So,
and a double glazed kitchen window's turned up, and I am not confident in sorting that out.
Yeah. So yes, we're going to take it down to this local company and hopefully just get to know them as well, so that if we have any problems with electrics, gas and stuff like that, we can just call in on them and ask for some help and stuff like that. So we're going to do that. I don't know whether we're going to be leaving the van there. I don't know whether we can do it straight away or not, so we'll see. If we can, then we'll just walk back, grab the car, and then we're going to go down and have a look at some bathroom shower things, trays and bases and stuff like that, because we've got to start thinking about the design that we want in here now. We think we know what we've got, what we want, but we just need to sort of like start having a look around at things.
Right, we've been to see him. He's going to pencil some time in July and August for us to fit the kitchen window and refit the back window. However, it did say that by the time he comes to do that, the seal on that window is going to be solid and it may have to crack the window. So we've kind of gone into panic stations. We're on our way to B&Q to try and get a cheese wire to try and remove it ourselves. I've just used a carving knife and cut one side of it already. So there's potential we can do that bit ourselves, but I do want him to fit the kitchen window, and he also said he will help us with all the gas install and things like that as well.
Now we need a new carving knife.
Yes, we do, because I've ruined it.
Right, this is what we need, hopefully.
Steel wire, 0.7mm, and it's 75 metres.
So I get down the back of the window and hopefully get all that gunk off.
What do you think? The thin one or?
I'd get the thin one, wouldn't you? The thinner the better, don't you think?
The thinner the better, they've got less to cut.
Yeah.
Right, we'll go with this.
Lee's just pretending to be having a... You cannot have a crap in there. I mean, obviously it's not going to shine in the shower. It's going to have a porta potty in there.
Easy. That looks a bit too small to me, that.
And we could have the, look, like some stick-on tiler type.
I'm not having stick-on tiles. Right, that's too small.
No, it's perfect. The state of your fingernails.
I know.
You need to get it bath and have a good soak.
That.
Oh, the egg looks beautiful.
It's
just
cooked.
having a bit of lunch.
It's cooked. As long as it's not runny, I'm not bothered.
It's a couple of hours later and
We got it out.
we've got the window out.
With a carving knife and a Stanley knife. And a lot of
Work.
patience and pressure.
Now the next big job is to get all this sealant off the window. It's going to take a long time. Right. Second time lucky. Here we go. Putting the sealant on the van this time, which seemed to work perfectly yesterday. Fingers crossed for another perfect window. Right.
I'm ready.
Test time. We've got the window on, as you can see, so we're going to test it with...
I have just wet that one because
Yeah.
I've just cut the seal, so this one's a bit wet, but we're just going to give it a full blast in.
We've tested this already, but we're just taking all the sealant off it that was like bubbling out, so just trying it again.
That one's good.
Right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
The main test. Well,
Good news.
all sealed?
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Right, we're done for the day in the van because we had a late start with going to that guy and then taking a few stuff back that we didn't need in the end. Nick is just looking at the new Skylight, which has come.
Which looks not a fan, it's just a Skylight.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just trying to figure out. It's actually cream, but I can spray it. It's not a problem.
Yeah, that's going to go above the bed to let some light in.
Big one.
Oh, that's fine. Light.
Just plan that, right?
Yeah, lots of light. I'm going to make some food.
Little impromptu visit to McDonald's because they've launched a Lotus Biscoff McFlurry, so we're going to go and get one.
What
Of
to
course.
the rest of the world? McFlurry?
Lee doesn't want one.
No.
Said he did. I ordered it. Then he said he didn't. So I've had to change the order to a Galaxy.
I just didn't want McFlurry because I've heard lots of reports that it's shit.
Well, it's just the ice cream that I'm really wanting. With
I like a
with
bit
a
of
few
chocolate.
like caramel
I like a
crumbs.
bit of chocolate in mine.
So we're 10 minutes from being there, and then we've just been talking about what we're going to do tomorrow. We have the skylights to fit and a bulkhead to build.
Galaxy for me. That looks nice. Here, your fingers are disgusting.
It won't
still.
come off. It's dyed.
So look at this
Right,
Lotus
I'm trying
stuff.
it. It's just
quite
crumbled
nice,
up biscuits
actually.
like sandwich ice.
Let me try my Galaxy one while you're trying yours. Oh, come on.
I can't taste any biscuit at all.
I told you if people say it's a bit shit, let me try some. There's some there.
A little bit when it's crunchy, but not much. Nothing like biscuit.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Good morning, welcome to the next day. It's van time again, and today we are on with fitting that to the roof.
The skylight.
And then we've got another one to fit down there as well.
So the first skylight is going to go above the bedroom area, which is there.
Here. So I need to drill a pilot hole. I need to measure, that's the central point. I need to measure the centre point here, and then go onto the roof, draw a 40 mil by 40 mil, 400 mil by 400 mil hole, slot it in, glue it in position, and we're done.
Let's have a look at this. This is the one that we got. Got this from...
It's a Dometic. We got it from Amazon. And it's just like a normal sort of like caravan pop-up thing. Can't really do it until it's finished.
Yeah, and it's got a fly screen and a blackout screen as well.
Yeah, so we can lay in bed and like literally block out the light.
Right, so on the top of the van, just measuring out. What's all this black stuff up here? It's first time.
They're like weather barnacles.
Weather barnacles.
That's the only way I can describe them. They're like the kind of things that you get sometimes on rocks in a pool.
First time I've seen the
They won't scratch you off though.
the roof.
I did pressure wash it the other day, and it's just filthy again as well.
So just measuring out the where the hole needs to be. Yeah,
The silhouette. Yeah.
should be a nice easy cut. This shouldn't it?
Are you trying to tempt fate or something?
Fingers crossed.
A problem. It fits,
Yeah.
but if you see here, it's rocking on a lug, one of the beams. So I might have to chisel a little bit out of the fan. Let me just mark it.
Let's have a look at it from inside. Leave it on a second, so we can see how much light it brings in. A lot. Make the bedroom area quite nice and bright.
See the issue we've got though?
Yeah. Done.
There we go.
First one fitted.
It's purely held on with silicone sealant at the minute, but when the inner frame goes on, when the real roof's in, it'll be screwed in so it'll keep it pulled down.
So
I'm happy with the sealant here. On top it looks horrendous because it's not it's a caravan motorhome adhesive sealant, and it's not as pliable as this. It's really stretchy and snotty, so upstairs just looks like I've just literally thrown it on. But there's no light gaps, so
we're going to put another one up. Well, that's the Skylight. The next one is going to be...
an Extractor.
Yeah, which is going to go...
Well, we need to map out where the bathroom's going to be now and then move it accordingly. So next job is move everything this way and then draw the shower tray where it's going to be.
An hour or so later, we've drawn out where the shower we think is going to be. So we're going to go for like a corner shower.
However,
here.
The chassis underneath is there, and the drain hole is literally right where the chassis is.
Yeah.
So we have to move the shower about 20 centimetres this way from the position of the drain hole.
So, for now, we're going to crack on with this before the weather gets any worse. Our fan. Now, we were going to go for, is it called Max Air? Max Air, which a lot of people get. But when we went to...
UK Leisure Parts.
They do their own version.
Sanyo.
Yeah. Which was about £200 cheaper.
about £100 cheaper, I think.
Yeah.
But I got the. This is like a cowling when it's fitted that creates like that hides all the crap inside. But you can also we've also got another blackout blind because it doesn't black out light on this. So I bought one extra. You just literally screw to the wood on the ceiling, but you cut this down with a jigsaw. So basically, depending on how much ceiling you've got, you just trim some off, slot it inside, so you never see it, and then obviously don't find your hand.
It's an extractor, but it also cools it down in the summer, is that right?
Yeah. So it sucks and blows.
Yeah. Right, the fan's going in.
It's not. Bloody stuck.
Oop.
Still not in.
Well, there's the other one that's in anyway. Just needs a bit of force. Do you want me to do it?
Go inside and see if you can see what it's jammed on.
Well, not really, unless it's this.
Huh?
Unless it's this on this side.
Can you get me a small flat-headed microdriver? Just a final seal. Sealed on the top side, sealed on the bottom side. We've just done rain test, so nothing's leaking in. This doesn't offer very much light, does it?
Doesn't offer very much light whatsoever. So we've got obviously we've got 35% light these let through.
Yeah.
So one there, the skylight. And then this is all going to be blocked off, so there's going to be no light coming through there. We have a kitchen.
We're gonna have lights inside it though, obviously.
Yeah. Got a kitchen window to go there, and then once that's in, we've got to decide if it's light enough. I think it probably will be.
Yeah.
We did discuss having a little window there, because the dining table's going to be there. But I think it's going to be all right. Bad news. Easily fixable though, I think. As we're testing the van roof for leaks for the skylight, we noticed it coming in there.
This is from where they had a roof racks being on previously.
Yeah.
And they've just literally put like a piece of rubber on it and then sealed it, and the seals come off. And it's the same, there's 3 more down here. The other side has actually been painted with like a roof sealant. So I just need to, we need to redo them actually, properly. And then, should be fine. Right, just told me that. Oh, it's oozing out.
So we're just filling it inside. Nick's filled it outside.
I put a plate on it and sealed it.
And put a plate on it, yeah. And we're just filling it inside with Perfect Seal roof and gutter acrylic sealant, which we just happen to have in the lodge. So hopefully that'll seal that, and then we've got to just do it all the way along. It's a good job we saw that. So there's one there, one right up front. So there's 3 more on here, and then.
Well, the top one, they're sealed with like roof sealant on the top, so I'm not going to bother with that because they look pretty
sealed.
Yeah. Ooh, this is dissolving.
What? When you spray it with water?
Yeah, it's like watercolour paint. Ew. I'm not putting that on.
You take it off.
Yep.
Just put some sealant on instead.
Ew.
Waste of time.
That's what you get from Pound Shop. Right, we were going to go to Wickes, but we bought a load of this timber, which is actually going to do the job. But I've just realised what we can do is I've put some drill holes into the beams there. Now a lot of people, what they'll do is they will put the wooden struts into the upside of that and stitch it to it with with screws. Now I've realised we don't need to do that. If we bolt through here, which I have done on some of them, and put this wooden strut here and then push it up and bolt it through, we've actually got a wooden structure in the roof to fasten the ceiling onto. It also means just thinking things over. So yeah, we can do that. So we basically have a little bit more height on the ceiling. We'd have to insulate all this round here before we put the actual final ceiling on, and then vapor barrier it. And then on the walls, for the cupboards to hang on to, we'd fix these battens, put another one there so they've got upper supports, and then use the rest of the wood to put vertical supports, and then you can put that in and then screw it to the wall. And that gives you a timber base to start adding furniture and things like that. And then there's enough of this as well to then build a bulkhead for here, leave the little hatchway for us to be able to get in and out, and we'd then build another little bulkhead when we put the shower in. So what I need to do tonight is order the shower, and then get the tray down, and then get the hole in the floor. So we have the pilot holes this morning, but there's chassis here and here, which is typically where the bloody shower drain is going to be. Last piece going in, so these are the ones that's been done. So that's almost flush with the ceiling. That is leaking, but not from the skylight, it's from the screw holes that you put the thing in, so I don't know what that's about. But we'll have to have a look at that as and when it's dried the ceiling, because it's not held in with anything at the minute. So the last piece of wood I'm actually going to put on this side, so it's closer to the bulkhead and it'll be more give it more strength. And then the ceiling's done. And then it's ready for insulating. Oops. What? There's a hole behind it. Just doing the side ones now. Done this one already. Right, we're finished for the day. All the roof struts are in. The wall on this side's in. We've actually left that panel because we're going to put a little recess for the bed so as feet can extend towards the wall. It'll mean lack of insulation, but
cold feet.
So be it. And we're going to do the same on that side. We've put the cupboard struts in to hold the cupboards up. The fan on the ceiling's up. The skylight's up, although we need to check that again for leaks. And we've also got some new lenses from eBay, which I just need Leigh to make sure that the indicators now work. Right, we've been in, we've had us dinner. Well, we've had the most disgusting dinner ever, haven't we?
It was really nice, actually.
Corn ready meal scraps. We've actually had 2 ready meals and shared them.
Corn ready meal scraps.
Yeah. We're just watching Bazza putting his mulch down.
It was a corn tapas.
Corn tapas, and we're just having some cheese on toast. I want to go to Tesco, but Leigh won't. I'm not showing myself on the vlog because I'm literally just in my shorts.
Look at this instead, then.
Nobody wants to look at my blubber.
Come and look at this. Well, I have to look at it.
Ooh, we're having pizza.
We're having a pizza.
Wait a minute, I've got a good idea. What? Hold on. I've got a good idea.
We're just trying to use everything up in the freezer because we've got a lot of scraps in there.
And then we're going to go shopping. I wanted to go tonight.
We'll go tomorrow because I think we'll have a day off tomorrow from Van stuff.
We bloody well won't.
You can do. I've got a lot of work to catch up on tomorrow. So
somewhere up here is some oregano or oregano if you're American. Somewhere. Not there. Help me find it!
No, I'm doing this.
Right, back in a minute. Couldn't find it, so we'll just have to put some Italian herbs on. Might have a glass of wine myself, actually.
It was very nice, this red wine that we have.
This is one that we got the first time we went to France and we drove.
Oh.
We did an Aldi run, didn't we? With booze.
About this since we went to France?
Yes.
Never.
Yes, it is. We bought that in France.
Oh.
Don't you drink all that.
It's very nice red wine, I must say.
Let me get one of my special chef and sommelier.
Red wine, air fried pizza, and theme park Bazza on the TV.
And a house full of shite.
A perfect Friday night.
Is it Friday?
Ooh. I must say, these look like one of the nicest ones.
You're a chef.
I am. I'm a chef.
I have put my top on. So, I can be on the film. Let me just turn that air fryer off. So yeah, oh my God, look at my face. How the hell have I got suntanned like that?
Because
I've got the whites of my eyes. I've not even been I haven't. I've been inside the bloody van all day.
whatever, I'm off to have this pizza.
Oh my God.
Welcome to a new day.
I've run out of screws.
Just been doing some editing. Nick's been doing a little bit in the van. He's run out of screws, so we're going to have to go up to B&Q, and
Well,
we do need some
Wicks.
other things as well. Oh,
Wicks.
Wicks, yeah. What do we need?
We need another metal drill bit because I've broken one. We need some all-sorted screws. We need some 32mm stud wall battening, and we need some of the other battening that we've already got.
Not my kind of shopping, but it's got to be done.
There's a sausage sandwich van outside.
I know.
I thought, very nice last time. Do you want to go now?
I'd already thought about it myself.
Yeah, I thought you might have.
It was beautiful the other day with it was one of the nicest bacon and eggs that we've had for a while.
We'll just make that keep you going. Before we go though, I've got some hellos to do.
Got some hellos to do. Thanks guys for joining our community, either on Patreon or YouTube members. Nick's got some hellos to do now.
Now, because we haven't filmed a lot between coming back from America and now, we have got quite a lot to do, so we're going to spread them over a couple of videos. So I'm going to do the oldies first. So hello to Jennifer B, to Alison, Paul E, Leslie H, Tracy T, Kelly B. So we've got Maria B, Michelle L, Scubo 1,
Hi Scubo.
Tink 71, Teresa W, Chris H, Lucy V, Gina B, Cheryl L, Stacey W, Lorraine H from Scotland, who's really been looking after sort of ill relatives. And that's it for now. I've got some more tomorrow.
Thanks guys for joining our community. Your support really helps us out in doing things like going back up to 4 videos a week, helping with the equipment.
We have a new camera.
We have a new camera which I'm currently researching.
Brand new. Well, we're just waiting for the bugs to be ironed out.
Yeah, the new version of this camera, but it should give us a lot more field of view.
It means that you won't be looking up Lee's nostrils when he's vlogging in the car. It's got a big wide-angle lens on it.
And it's a lot more expensive than this camera as well. They've upped the price. So I'm looking at reviews for that. We're going to get a new camera, and obviously it helps with things like our travel vlogs and things like that. So thank you. And let's go off to B&Q. Wicks. I've been to Wicks and we couldn't resist lunch. What you got?
Sausage sandwich with brown sauce. Yeah. Oh, look how filthy that looks.
Right, we're back in the lodge. It's a couple of hours later. Nick's cracking on with some van work. I've just been to Tesco to fill up. As we said, we've been eating down the freezer, so it's almost empty. And we've just not done a full shop for ages. So there we go, 4 bags full. So I'm going to put it all away. Halo top, 360 calories for some ice cream. Thought I'd get myself a little treat. Not tried this either yet. Vivera mince, plain mince. I thought I'd get that to make a spag bog with. Ribbons, not had any of those for a while. I used to love those, love dunking them in tea. And yes, I like to keep them in the fridge. Chocolates, I like it in the fridge. Been a bit lazy with the spag sauce. I've got Lloyd's Grossman's tomato and roasted garlic. 2 jars of that. Right, an update on where Nick's at. All this is done now on the right hand side.
All the studding's done. I'm just changing the roof because some of the support bars are buckling a little bit because of the pressure on the wood.
Because we have to bend them.
Cutting chips out of the end. I've done that one there, look, you can see.
This one? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just so it fits.
Oh yeah, you can
pulling
tell.
it away from the roof.
That's not bent anymore now, is it?
So I'm just tightening this one, and then I've just got 3 more to do, and then I'm going to start building that bulkhead. So we've made significant progress today. Lee's actually been out shopping and doing household things, so I've been cracking on all day. So I have actually finished all the studding inside. We've just built the bulkhead wall, which we're now going to start on the insulation. All the studding on that wall's done. So I've left the stud off there because the kitchen window's going there. That's still to be fitted. And I've not studded here because we're going to build, because the bed's actually going to be here. We're going to go to IKEA next week and get the struts for it, and then the bed will be in. And then here, there's going to be like a box from the wall, giving us another kind of like 4-inch here, and then 4-inch there. So when we actually do lay down, we've got literally from there to there to stretch his feet. Even though I'm 6 foot tall,
Every inch counts when you're in bed.
that's not insulation.
Got wrong thing.
That's vapor barrier. So on the stud wall, we've left a doorway because we're actually going to have a secret door on the inside that allows us on a night time for extra security to be able to get into the cabin. So you know the oak lats that you get, that's going to cover that entire wall. Well, the shower's going to cover that half, and then this half is going to be covered with the those lats. But it's actually going to be a secret door because of the cut in the lats. It's going to allow us to open it from this side. But when it's shut, you won't be able to see it. On the other side, it's going to be carpeted, so you won't be able to see it there either. But imagine that we're locked up in here and somebody starts breaking into the van on a night. We just simply creep out of bed, get through the secret door, slither into the driver's seat, and
Is this it?
that's it. Slither into the driver's seat, and we're sorted. And then up there is going to be, there's only going to be that bit there that's accessible, and the rest is going to be kind of boarded off. I've just thought,
Yeah.
the shower's going to come up to where the door starts.
What do you mean?
The shower tray
Yeah.
is coming up to there. We might have to put another lat in and make the door even thinner. Job, insulation. So we've got recycled polyester. We didn't want to get rock wool because it gets in your eyes and your hands and makes you itch. So this is like plastic bottles shredded up to create insulation.
From Amazon?
Yes. I've only got one roll because I didn't know how much it'd last and whether we'd have to expand it or not. So we're going to start kind of here and work this area down, because this is, once this is sealed, it's never going to be opened again.
Everything we got from Amazon, Nick will put in our Amazon store.
Fill the bloody store up.
Expanding foam.
Just to fill all the gaps where the insulation can't get. You don't want to do too much, otherwise the wall will bulge out. But insulation's like, the more insulation, the better the insulation, the better the heat exchange. So we'll just
Like cream.
yeah.
This looks like cream.
May have done a little bit much there. Blimey, a can don't last long. That can's almost empty and I've literally just started it. So it's using a 10-metre roll per panel, which means it's going to get a lot
Yeah, that's all that's left
panels.
for that. So we need to order some more tonight.
Yeah.
Got a little bit too much on there. We're after cutting it off. It's proper.
It does expand pretty quickly. Right, we've pretty much done as much as we can now until I order some more stuff. So we do have some more insulation to put in there. I'm going to look at the price because this was quite expensive. I'm going to look at the price of rock wool, even though it's a nightmare to deal with. We'll just have to wear masks. But we're not doing that window, as I said. We'll do that section there. And the expanding foam is literally swelling and dropping out everywhere. We've just wiped it up about 4 times. So once all the insulation's done, we have the ceiling to do, very similar. I'm not going to put Rockwool up there. Probably going to put the boards that we put under the floor in there, or maybe some of this stuff just because it's easy to handle. And we're then going to put like a silver foil all over it, a vapor barrier, and staple it all down and then tape it so there's no airflow to get in. And then once that's completely done and the entire van is silver, we are pretty much ready to start putting in things like electrical systems. We do need to run wires behind all this, by the way, as well. Or we have to write down tonight where we want all the sockets. Like I said, on this wall, that wall's going to be blocked off, so there's going to be no light from the cabin, and then we're going to have the secret door. And then the shower tray, which should be here this week, is going to go in this corner. Kitchen units will be the very last thing. The IKEA struts, we're going to go and get them this week. They'll probably just sit on the shelf there, and then there'll be like a mattress on top. And it's coming together scarily fast. Even though we give ourselves 6 months to do it, we've done probably 2 to 3 weeks worth of work in 4 working days. There we go.
Right, it's time for food now. So I've just whipped together a little chicken tikka salad. Oh, not much red wine left. To open another bowl. Chicken tikka salad with some beetroot, coleslaw, tomatoes, lettuce, and that chicken tikka what I got from Tesco, like the flat pack stuff. Nick, tea's out. Thanks.
No coffee white, no, unfortunately. Somebody forgot it when they went shopping.
Busy working. Better for you with just milk.
Get dressed, we're going to B&Q at 10.
Busy, did you?
Got a surprise. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the next day. I just had Lee scream at the first take of that, telling me it's not the next day. Anyway, we are going to B&Q this morning. I have managed to get some of the recycled polyester loft insulation from B&Q. It's just as cheap as eBay, so I've cancelled my order on there. We're going to pick that up, and then we're going to line as much as we can inside the van, and then we may attempt to fit this double glazed window. If I feel daring. Do you feel daring?
Well, just in non-van related news, because I know there's a lot of van related stuff at the moment. Well, a couple of things.
It's all about van at the minute.
I got all this out. You know when you look at the cupboard and think, buying all sorts of stuff and we're not using it. So, I don't know why skinny syrup's out.
Because it looks too skinny. Look
Well,
how
no.
thin, look how thin it looks.
No, it's nice on ice cream.
Oh, but look at it, it's like...
nice on ice cream.
Are you sure it shouldn't be sticky?
No. We need to start using all these spice racks. We got them and just put them in cupboard and kind of forgot. So this week we'll use some of this, and we've also got some of these.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
Thai green curry.
And then these just to like sprinkle on your sausage and make some onion bhajis. So we'll use them this week. And then
I do fancy the Thai curries. I love Thai curry. I bet you haven't got ingredients for it, have you?
no, because I only found them after I'd been to the shop. Oh, I did get this though. I showed it on the vlog earlier, but I ain't shown Nick yet.
Oh, saw it. Fridge.
Yeah, so I thought, and I got some Lloyd Grossman thingy-me-bobs.
We're having it with vinegar.
These really need to sort out these cupboards.
So we're having spaghetti bolognese.
Thought I'd make a stag bog. Can you remember when we first moved in together 25 years ago?
I know what you're going to say now.
It was like, no, I was going to say it was like my speciality dish. I used to do all the cooking.
It was the secret ingredients.
Nick always used to work quite far away, like it used to.
I used to work in Harrogate but live in Leeds.
So I used to do all the cooking.
Let me get round. Right.
So if you probably won't believe it, but I used to do the cooking every night for like 20 years.
Yeah, so we had
So anyway,
we had
my
spicy sausage pasta.
Yeah, which was one of
It
our
was
specialities.
spaghetti bolognese and peas and gravy.
Spaghetti bolognese was one of our favourites, and we always used to put loads of red wine in. Oh, and I've just opened a bottle of red wine last night.
Yeah,
So we'll put some of that in.
we once made some spaghetti bolognese
said this
and
thousands
put in a literally half a bottle. What, half a bottle or a full bottle?
Probably a full bottle.
A full bottle. We ate it and we were pissed. So.
Back in the days when we used to watch EastEnders, I remember we got on
EastEnders? I don't think we've ever watched EastEnders.
Yes, we did. We got on the sofa after that spag bog meal, about to watch EastEnders, and we fell asleep because we were drunk.
I never watched EastEnders.
go. Good morning, Tay-Tay. Let's get you up to B&Q again.
Morning what?
Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay Taylor. Bar Dial recycled plastic and loft insulation, itch-free, made from recycled plastic bottles, just like the other one. So this works out cheaper than we got it on Amazon, was it?
We paid £45 for the first one on Amazon, and this is £16 for 6 metres, whereas that was for 8. Works out at £26. So
The other day,
basically half the price.
when we came, there was a, well, not just there, there was a van doing bacon and egg sandwiches, so we had one.
We'd already decided what we're having.
We're having one and it's not there. We're gutted. Right, we're back. And instead of that lovely bacon and egg sandwich we were looking forward to, I remembered I got some stuff from Tesco yesterday. So we're having some nice ham from Tesco, crumbed ham. Crumbed. It's got all the crumbs
And
on
we're
it.
having hot garlic pickle.
Have you put me some on that?
Yep.
Good. Right, cracking on now. So the job now is to get the rest of this insulation done, yeah?
Hopefully.
And then just got to leave a space there for the kitchen window.
There, which we may do tomorrow.
So this stuff from B&Q is 1,000 times better than the one from Amazon. It's much more thicker, more dense.
So you can pull it apart.
You can pull it apart more, and it just seemed to provide so much better
We've only done
insulation.
2 rolls, and we've done almost the entire place.
Yeah. So we bought, well, yeah, we bought 10 rolls. We've only used 2. We've not done all this side yet, but all that side is pretty much
Done.
thereabouts done.
We don't want the walls too thick because the boards have got to, well, the vapor barrier's got to go on, and then the boards have got to go on. So it's proper. There's not much space for heat to get out now, and it is actually warming up in here.
It is really. You're stood in exactly the place where you'll be like cooking food when it's all done.
No, kitchen worktops need to be about there though.
Yeah, and the window will be there. You'll be able to look out while you're washing up.
Right, we did it all in 4 rolls. We do have the roof to do, but we're not doing that today. And this partial will be done. Those 2 windows at the back will partially be done when we're finished. So I reckon we are probably going to use the rest of this because we've also got the bulkhead to do here once the carpet turns up this week. But now we're going to apply a vapor barrier.
Thermowrap.
Which is like a bubble aluminium foil, which I'm just going to staple on.
Makes it cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter.
Well, it's baking in here, so it better cool it down.
Right, so the vapor barrier is going on, and we're just sealing it with, well, Nick's stapled it down, and then we're just sealing it with this silver tape. What's this called?
Silver tape.
No, but what is it?
Foil tape.
Foil tape.
Now, really, we should have put the wires in before we did this.
Ew.
But it's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, because we can just put little slits. Little Cinderellas. I said little Cinderella's doing the cleaning.
I couldn't live in this state any longer.
Always been in one of those frigging moods where he wants everybody to clean with him.
Excuse me. I'm
So-
not just doing much. You're just lying for the vlog.
What? You're in one of those moods where, because I'm walking around with a glass of wine, you've seen your ass.
What this means is I'm cleaning up.
So he wants me to help. So he's stomping around. I know what you like.
He's just making all this up for the vlogs.
I'm not making it up for the vlog. He's storming around as if to say, I'm busy tidying up, when really he's just put it behind this chair. What he really means is next door's turned up, and I said, what you really mean is next door's turned up, and you don't want him to come round.
We're a shit stein. We're doing some editing. And the next door arrived, and they were waving. I thought, shit, if somebody comes round now, there's an absolute dog's disgrace.
But if I'd have known that, I'd have gone in car and waved myself. And pretended.
Out earlier because I was eating some chocolate over there.
This is nice.
This needs to be tidied. Whilst I'm tidying, Whilst I'm tidying, I've got a bone to pick with you.
I'm a vegetarian, I don't do bones.
You couldn't be vegetarian if your life depended on it. Anyway, where's this $80 of Disney Smells oils that you bought at Bowls?
In that drawer.
Why don't you put one on? Make the place smell nice.
Because I have to use half a bottle, it's that shite.
Get it done.
Right, here's my stinky drawer and the diffuser things that we got from Disney. You'd have to use half of one of them for it to be able to smell it in this room, so it's not like any of the others. But I'll put it on because Leigh wants me to. Right, so I've put that one on, which is the Abercrombie and Fitch, which smells like their version of Fierce. I've put about 15 to 20 drops in it. Let me see if I can smell it. Barely. So this is, like I said, this is one of the Bowls ones from Disney Springs. That's supposed to smell like Soarin' and the Contemporary Resort, and it does if you hold it up to your nostrils, but you'd have to put probably half that bottle in, like I said, to make the actual room smell. In fact, I can actually smell it now. It's quite strong. But the best ones for this thing...
Ignore everything you just said, it's alright.
No, the best ones for this thing is this brand, the Stone Glow brand, which is the ones that they make it. They're really potent. About four drops of that will make this entire room smell. I've had to use about 15 to 20 drops of this stuff just to be able to smell it at 5 feet away.
Nice quick air fry fish tea.
Which one do you
want?
Tangy? Burn your ring? Bit of both.
I think I'll just have sweet chilli.
Awkward.
Right, we've just nipped to the shop to get some parcels. What have we got?
We've got little LED lights, which I'm not sure how these are going to function, but they have the ability to... You can turn them on and off with that, or dim them, or turn them blue. But I'm hoping that when you just power them on, they actually do come on, because if not, that's pointless, because I'm not going to go around touching 4 lights. So I'm hoping that they are controlled by the mains.
You got some new bread knife, but it wasn't actually a bread knife that you used, it was a carving knife.
It was a bread knife I ordered.
It's a carving knife, it went up at the end to carve meat. Yeah, but you've replaced a carving knife with a bread knife.
Oh, well, be fine. I got some brackets for when we build the kitchen furniture. I got some digestive enzymes, I'm going to try them.
For your stomach?
Yeah. I got some black silicon sealant, which I tried to cancel, but they didn't. Another pack of lights. I got the tubing for the cold and hot water systems. So that'll all be run from the back of the kitchen units to the garage when that's built. And then I got this thing, which is a... So this bit here, up to that point, will go on the roof. That'll get screwed down and silicon sealanted around there. And that will be the extractor fan for the bathroom. So that will be the bit that goes into the ceiling on the inside.
And you can also turn that on
when you're having a poo.
When you're having a poo. Ooh, and we also got some gooey brownie halo top, which I'm going to have a bowl of now. No, Co-op it went off at $3.75. Right, it's a while later. We just had a slice of toast, exciting update. And we have a busy day tomorrow, which is going to be in the next vlog. We've got about 3 different places back home where to go to tomorrow for van stuff.
Wall paneling.
Wall paneling.
Trims.
So we're deciding...
Electrics.
We were either going to, what do you call it?
Drive.
Panel it. No, what's that paneling called? Clad it.
Clad it.
That was the
Which is like the walls in the lodge.
Yeah. So it looked like wooden panels.
But the only problem with cladding is it has a shed look, which I'm not keen on. But the wallboarding is like flat colour in white, textured, almost like wallpaper without the seams.
And the builds that we're basing ours on, because we've been looking for loads of ideas, have just like a plain wall. So we think we might go for that. So we've got
slashing it.
Got about 3 places to go tomorrow. Our new camera arrives tomorrow, so we're upgrading our camera for the vlog.
Earlier in this vlog, we were talking about buying one.
Yeah,
we ordered it.
I decided to go for it because I'd like to get it and test it out before we go to France.
And we can trade our old one in to get some of the cost of the money back, because it's quite an expensive camera, but it'll be worth it for the vlogs.
Well, I hope so. I'm going to test it. We always like to have the best quality camera that we can get. So I'm going to finish the vlog. Thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. Hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. I think we'll do some comments of the day in tomorrow's vlog as well. Well, not tomorrow's vlog, whatever the next day it's out.
It's getting heavier.
At the moment, we're on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So we're back up to 4 videos at the moment. So thanks for watching. Sounds nice, doesn't it? And we'll see you on the next vlog.